In this lecture, we will review what we've learned together and try to reinforce the most important tips and techniques. What you've learned through this course is like a key set, which helps you unlock all the Ielts listening locks. What you need to do in your test is to identify the right key, find the right key for your purpose based on the question type and the section of the listening test you're answering, and use that key to find the answers. Don't forget that practice makes perfect. In the next few lectures, we included some more practices from Ielts official website to help you practice more samples and get more comfortable and confident in using the techniques. Other priceless resources that I highly recommend are Ielts past papers by Cambridge University Press. Cambridge University Press is the publisher of the official Ielts sample papers. Ielts sample papers can be purchased in 9 different volumes, Cambridge Ielts 1 to Cambridge Ielts 9. The series numbers range from oldest to newest. In other words, if you want to buy the most recent Ielts sample test, you should have a look at Cambridge Ielts 9. New publications become available approximately every other year. These past papers are the only real Ielts resources available in the market. The rest of the materials and practice tests are all mock tests, prepared by ESL instructors, researchers, or other authors. I included the link to purchase these books through Amazon in the supplemental section of this lecture. I will update the link as I find cheaper sources and appreciate if you let me know in case you find one. Now that we spoke about Cambridge University, it is worth mentioning that Ielts is a registered trademark of University of Cambridge, ESOL, the British Council, and IDP Education Australia. Ielts team is not affiliated, approved, or endorsed by the trademark owners. The word Ielts in Ielts team refers to the Ielts exam only. Ielts listening has 4 sections, each with 10 items or questions. Each item is worth 1 mark. The items are designed so that the answers appear in order in the listening passage. During the test, time is given for you to read the questions and write down and check your answers. Answers are written on the question paper as you listen. When the recording ends, 10 minutes are allowed for you to transfer your answers onto an answer sheet. Each section is played once only. The recordings include a range of accents including British, Australian, New Zealand, and American. The first 2 sections are concerned with social needs. There is a dialogue between 2 speakers, for example, a conversation about travel arrangements, and then a monologue, for example, a recording about museum opening times. Section 1 and 2 of Ielts listening examine the types of listening skills needed for survival in an English-speaking country in normal life situations. The main focus is on understanding key points of factual information. The final 2 sections are concerned with situations related more closely to educational or training contexts. There is a conversation between up to 4 people. For example, a conversation between a tutor and a group of students about an assignment, and then a further monologue, for example, a lecture of general academic interests. Sections 3 and 4 focus on the types of academic situations likely to be encountered by students following a training or a study course in an English-speaking country, including lectures, tutorials, seminars, and discussions with other students on academic matters. Here, the students must be able to identify key points as well as detail, and also to cope with the negotiation of meaning and follow a line of academic argument. A variety of task types is used in Ielts listening, with each of them more suitable for testing particular language skills. The 7 principal task types are Type 1, forms, notes, table, flowchart, or summary completion. Type 2, multiple choice questions. Type 3, short answer questions. Type 4, sentence completion. Type 5, labeling a diagram, plan, or a map. Type 6, classification. And finally type 7, matching. The first 5 task types are more dealing with finding a specific information and exact words, while the last 2 question types are about understanding the subject, main idea, or line of the argument, not specific words. You will have time to look at the questions before each section. You are told which questions to look at. There is one break during each of sections 1, 2, and 3 to allow you time to look at the following questions. Actually, the 10 questions of each of these sections are divided into 2 parts, and you have a break in between of those parts to look at the following questions. However, there is no break in section 4. We call this given time golden minutes. At the start of each section, there is an instruction which sets the scene for the conversation or monologue to follow. Before the recording starts in sections 1 to 3, you have 30 seconds to read through the first part of the section, which comprises of 4 to 6 questions, and get ready by applying the techniques you learned. Between the parts 1 and 2, there will be another 30 seconds given to you to read the second question set, and at the end of the section, there will be an additional 30 seconds to review your answers. If you couldn't work out the answer of any question during listening to the recording, these 30 seconds is the best time for you to find the answer, because the information is still very fresh in your memory and you have a very good chance to find the answers. In the golden minute and before the recording starts, you generally need to read the questions and find and underline the keywords. Keywords are important words of the questions which can change their meaning partially or completely. The benefit of underlining the keywords is that when the recording starts, you don't need to read the whole questions again to remember what you're looking for. It is enough to have a quick look at what you have underlined, and it will shine enough light to your memory to remember what you should find. If the question is gap filling, such as sentence completion, summary completion, or form filling, it is also beneficial to use the sentence or phrase structure, the grammatical structure, to identify and work out the type of the missing word. For example, you can realize if an adjective should be found or a verb or an adverb. After filling the gap, you should also make sure that the sentence makes sense and delivers full meaning. If it doesn't, then there is a problem with what you found and you need to quickly resolve it. A big difference in section 4 is timing. While in all the previous sections, the 10 questions are divided into 2 halves and you have 30 seconds before each question set or part to read the question, apply the techniques, and get ready, there is no break in section 4. And you only have 30 seconds at the start of the section to review all the 10 questions and another 30 seconds at the end to check your work. Time management is a challenge, and the challenge is about reading all these 10 questions in only 30 seconds and remembering what you have read when the recording starts. In practice, it is very hard and sometimes impossible to do so. However, what you certainly can do is reading at least 8 questions out of 10. In the other sections, it is common for you to read and prepare for 6 questions in 30 seconds. So, if you slightly speed up, you should easily get through 8 of them and work them out. Signpost words will also help you a lot in following the lecture and predict the direction of the information. When the recording starts, stop reading and fully concentrate on finding the answer of the questions that you've already been prepared for. You at least can get something like 7 to 8 answers right. When the lecturer starts presenting the information related to the questions in which you haven't read and prepared for, simply take some notes and move on. At the end of the test and in the last 30 seconds given to you to check your work, read those 2 to 3 questions and give them your best shot and choose the best answer for them. Well done! This was the last official lecture of this training course. You did it! As I mentioned earlier, the following lectures are just some more practices. I hope that it's been useful for you and could help you get an excellent score in your Ielts listening test. If you have any questions or any items needs more clarification, get in touch through discussion board. I'll try to answer your questions and help you as much as I can. Don't forget to check Ielts Team's website and our Facebook page. There are plenty of useful resources and updates available there. Ielts Listening was the first course of Ielts Team's preparation series for Udemy. By the time that you're doing this course, if our trainings for the other 3 Ielts skills haven't been ready yet, they will become ready soon. Keep an eye for them on the marketplace and follow the announcements of this course. Also, if you would like to enroll to one of our face-to-face Ielts preparation or general English trainings, visit Ielts Team's website and enroll through the website or feel free to contact us. Once again, I'd like to thank you. Thank you for choosing Ielts Team as your Ielts preparation coach and wish you the best of luck in your next Ielts test. Keep in touch and see you in our other training programs. Thank you.